So, last we left off, you were in the bar in Burvania. Uh, the group that you were with, the Reverie, kind of went off to a different part of the bar, and the HGTV episode with them comes on, and uh, definitely makes them look like complete fools, complete asses, uh, as it is edited that way. But you know exactly who they are because, well, you were on the boat for a little bit.
Yeah, they got Scooby Doo 2'd.
They got Scooby Doo too. Are you gonna stay for the entire show?
Uru is not. Uru has no interest in this.
I would finish whatever drink I'm in the process of choking down and then probably find a way out.
All right. And how about Doc?
I think Doc would, just because it's funny to watch them look like asses.
All right. Well, you will see that as you were watching, the entire bar gets a whole bunch of people crowding around the TVs, and everyone's having a fun time laughing at their antics. Uru and Uru 6, where would you rather go if you are not interested?
You know, I want to go and see if I can find a job of crime. I would like one crime job, please.
All right. Roll me a streetwise minus 20.
Okay. No.
You are not able to find a crime of job, unfortunately.
Places need more crime.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Imagine being a city with no crime. Cringe.
I mean, they don't need any extra hands in their crimes. Sinnoh, what would you prefer to do once you are sober or finished your drink?
Definitely not sober, but drink finished. I would love to find a bookstore. Not necessarily the weapon book, but book is in any books.
Yeah, you could definitely find a bookstore. I can highlight the game store because that's basically just the entertainment store for you to go to. Are there any specific types of novels that you are looking forward to, looking specifically for?
How many books can I buy with 1,000 gills?
Ooh, you could buy a lot of books with 1,000 gil. Let me see.
This money bag's over here.
That's not all I have.
You're not helping your case any.
No.
Let's see. Book series can run about 100 to 150 gil, so you can buy about 10 series, which are like 2 to 4 books each.
10 series worth of books. Okay. All right. Yeah. I am going to go in and just basically clean out whatever shelf I can that has books and just
Which subject?
ooh, romance.
All right.
Like Walgreens romance novels.
Oh, if you're looking for that kind, well then. Do
Yeah,
I
you get so many more
have
books.
the amount of Walgreens romance novels for you? You can find a good collection of short stories and novel size romance novels.
Good collection.
Yeah, pretty healthy collection. If you're just spending a total of 1,000 gil for all of that,
Yes.
you can get about 50 Or
50 Walgreens smut books.
sorry,
Nice.
49 Walgreens smut bucks.
49, even better.
Yep.
Perfect. I am going to then return to the bar with just a ton of books.
All right, perfect. You return to the bar with a ton of books. By the time you get back, the show's about over. Uru6 is still out looking for any connections that he has to get any non-official jobs. And yeah, so you do see Doc still at the bar, probably having a good time with that episode.
Yeah, Doc. I got some things, and she's just gonna set a big bag full of books down right in front. Hey, do we have like a library we can go to?
Oh, a library? In what?
I need a place to store these books.
We don't have an airship. Where are we? No, we wouldn't have a library.
Oh, wait, did the other people leave already? Did their boat go? They had a boat. I wonder if they have a library.
But
I should have another drink, and she'll just
you should not have another drink.
she'll sit down next to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop her from sitting down, but I am gonna stop her from getting another drink and just be like, "Hey, can you just like switch it out with like water, please?"
Oh, I mean, yeah, we could switch out with water. We have heard from Brugerba. There's this drink that's catching on. It's called sparkling cocoa. Do you think she'd like that?
So I think she's like pretty drunk right now. So I don't think we should do that. I think
Oh, it's non-alcoholic. Don't worry.
no. I don't know. I don't know how she handles alcohol, and I don't want to have to deal with it if it makes her throw up.
Well, the sparkling cocoa isn't alcoholic.
That's not what I know.
Yeah.
I know, but some things just don't agree with people's stomachs, and I don't know if she can handle it.
I can handle my alcohol fine.
It's not alcohol. I don't actually. What is it?
Sparkling cocoa is apple sparkling cider with chocolate milk.
That sounds
Oh.
awful. That sounds awful.
It's catching on. I assure you.
Well, I no, just water.
All right, just water. All right. He hands you a tall glass of water.
Down the hatch, cool. As down the hatch is half on her shirt can be.
You know, as long as some of it makes it in her mouth, that's fine. Might only be half, but that's fine. So why did you? I'm like looking through the bag as we're sitting here. Why did you buy so many?
Well, because they're books. You can't go wrong with books, especially like good books. And she's gonna pull out, like, reach in and just grab one of the random ones. This is like the best series ever, and like I just have to get it every time I see it. I've read it like 0 times.
QB, do these books have the like really cheesy romance like smut novel covers too?
They sure do. You betcha.
I'm gonna stare at the cover and then look directly at her. I don't think. That's good for you. I'm glad you like these books.
Thanks.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to store them right now, though.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll just carry on with me. It's cool. She'll just throw it back in the bag and leaning on the counter for every ounce of support it can provide.
Do you want me to carry them for you?
No, it's fine. You don't need to do that. I'll carry the books.
You look like you're about to fall over.
Shh. No, it's just the water talking.
I'm I'm gonna just try and gently take the bag from her.
There's no resistance. Like,
I didn't
she
think
gives, like, a little bit, but it's effortless.
it's about what I was expecting. I just, you know.
Oh. Thank you for taking my 49 Walgreens smut books.
Including
Hey,
one
is-
called Taming the Flame.
That's
Please-
definitely one of the names of them. Yeah.
Please tell me the bag that they're in is at least like hiding what it is.
It's- I don't know. Do they use plastic bags in Evil East?
Yeah, what kind of bag are they in?
It's in a paper bag. It's able to hide them.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where did Garrett go? Did you see him? I wanted to give him a hug.
I never know where he goes. He just kind of does his own thing and then we end up meeting back up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give him a hug when we see him. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, you do that. I don't know if he'll want one, but you can always try.
Okay.
I will actually want to go shopping once I'm done watching the stuff and talking with Senna.
Oh, perfect. What kind of shopping do you want to do? Entertainment or crafting supplies?
Crafting supplies.
Alrighty. In that case, Sinnoh, are you going to join?
I don't know that I have the capacity to join, but I could certainly try.
I mean, you can follow.
I-
You could try.
I would be like clinging on to Doc's arm for support. I hope that would be okay.
Wouldn't be the first time you did it.
Yeah, for
Cool.
support. Uh-huh.
Yeah, support.
That's a nice buff arm. Yeah, I will follow along if I can hold that big buff arm tight.
So yeah, you are following along, maybe tracing your finger along the muscles, like as you're walking towards the crafting supply part of the guild hall, and the supply list for Burvania is currently live.
I don't know where those are.
Oh, it is in the cities in campaign
The
rules
docks?
and docks. Yeah, Evil East cities, right below job sheets.
Wow, this is the first time I've actually opened this one. Hey, which tab do I want at the bottom?
Rosarian Empire.
Okay. I'm so good at knowing where we are. Okay.
Yeah, so you
How,
have...
sorry, Lux, I know you were talking about needing stuff. What do you need?
We probably want to buy out metal. If you guys want armor, we want to buy the clothing, some wood, and then as much as herbs and spoils.
I'm buying out both the herbs and the spoils. That's a guaranteed.
So maybe like we could be conservative and do like half of the wood shop and then buy out all the rest of tier 3.
Okay.
Maybe I don't think I actually have access to that sheet.
Oh,
It's you should.
I'm not seeing it anywhere is my problem.
It should be in the rules and docs.
Rules and docs, and it's kind of high up there.
It's underneath the job sheet.
Hmm. Oh, on the server, there's rules and docs, is there?
yeah,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Discord, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
That's what I
so
was missing. Yep, I see it there.
okay, so we're gonna buy out metal,
Clothing,
clothing, herbs,
oil,
and spoils,
and then I would say half-ish of wood.
so like 20
Yeah,
wood.
that should be fine.
Okay.
Because I don't think, well, I don't know how much wood it takes to make Senna a new weapon, because I think Senna is currently without weapon.
Technically.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I forgot.
Mhm.
Though,
I forgot what happened to it. I just remember
It was
being
it
like,
was
yeah,
on wasn't it on the train and Senna didn't make sure to get it first.
Oh.
Yep.
what would it take to make a book? Like the book weapons? Because those
I
are
am
something I was looking into.
Still figuring that out, because
And you know it'd be very funny if she could just use one of the smut books.
you know what?
I thought about you using those as thrown
Is it going to be the
weapons.
Taming the Flame? Please tell me it's going to be Taming the Flame.
For now,
Yeah.
Taming the Flame can be a
Yes.
basic tier 2 book.
Do you need me to pay extra gil for that? Because I will.
Nah.
Cool.
Because
So-
you paid to make the tier 2 staff and never used it. So
Aiming the flame. Okay. I'll get
Yeah,
the.
it's specifically a Ifrit smut book.
Yeah, I'll put that in the
Just-
description.
It seems very appropriate for Senna that it's Ifrit, so just
How
wanted to
much
make
am I
sure
paying for all of this, QB?
alright, so you are buying out all the tier 3 metals.
Yes.
Yes.
What else are you buying?
All the
20
clothing, all-
Yeah, so
all the herbs, all the spoils, and 20 wood.
only in the tier 3 stuff. Thought we should specify that probably.
Yeah, we don't want to be poor and do tier 2.
Alright. Can Yost relay that to me? I will specifically say, because you were talking over each other a little bit.
So we're buying 20 metal, like tier 3 metal,
Yep.
20 tier 3 wood, 13 tier 3 cloth, 34 tier 3 herbs, and 70 tier 3 spoils.
And 70 spoils, alright. So that's 13. Oh gosh, that's not an easy number to multiply by 70.
We live to cause you pain. Is it working?
You're gonna have to wake up a little bit earlier for that. I guess that's all together, so...
As long as we haven't mildly inconvenienced you, we have done our job.
So all together, that is 6,830.
Oh, damn, putting us out of business.
Do you want me to take that off?
If you want to, then I can start writing stuff down.
Say that number again for me one more time.
6,830.
I'll contribute 2,000 to it.
You don't need to. We're good.
I will.
No, I
it's
promise
group funds.
we're good.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, if you go to the common sheet, you can see our shared funds.
I don't know that I have that sheet, but okay.
It is pinned in the scheduling channel.
Oh,
Is there specific metal that you need for your stuff? Lux?
No, but I can tell you which one I prefer if you want.
Yes. Which one?
I would like mithril.
Okay. Did I was busy writing these down. QB, did you already take away the amounts that were there?
Yes.
God damn it. Okay.
So it's 20 metal, 20 wood, 13 cloth, 34...
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
You said 20 metal, which I got written down.
20 wood,
20 wood,
13 cloth,
13 cloth,
34 herbs,
Okay.
and 70 spoils.
That's that last one was the one that I did not remember.
It has been subtracted from our group funds, so we are good.
Is there a specific cloth that we want? I'm trying to make sure that we have these actually like written down what they are. I mean, we have 11 magic linen. Should we just do that?
Yeah, I would just get more of the same. We don't want to be unbiblical and do 2 different cloths.
Right. And I'm assuming the same for wood.
Yes. Oh yeah, QB. You never asked the question.
Yeah. Do you want to be a social disaster, Uru?
Do I? Yes, I do.
Then you get 1 key point for being a social disaster. All your failed social rolls are botches.
There's no way this could go poorly this session.
Doc, do you want to be a walking disaster this session?
Yes.
All right, you get 2 key points, and all of your failures are botches.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
Is
You live
there
your
a
best life?
weapon macro I can just steal real quick? I see that it's a D6 for damage. I just don't remember the weapon macros.
Oh, right.
Because, yeah.
I can shoot that for you if you want.
Hey, please and thanks.
So I don't know exactly what you'll do for the accuracy one. I'm still gonna send it to you though.
Accuracy for books is inquiry skill.
Range 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that it's going to be on damage, magic.
Yep. You got it.
Is it magic armor instead of armor?
It's still armor.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
I'll
working on
DM you, Lux. I'll DM you,
Yeah,
Lux.
I'm working on it still. You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll fix that properly up for you. I'm sorry. I just realized that that's going to be just a big huge headache.
It's fine. I just want to make sure the first one was for crit, the second one was for the attack, the third one was for damage.
First one attack macro, then threshold macro, and then damage macro.
Threshold macro. That's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just realized, you now have enough materials to make tier 3 bombs.
I sure do.
I'm terrified.
I also have enough materials to make a hyper potion,
Hey, nice.
which I did take the pharmacology for.
Hey, you can chuck those now.
I can chuck those.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my next goal is to just find somewhere to craft. To be honest with you,
All right. Yeah.
while they're working on this.
Yeah. So the Hunting Guild has their own crafting station where you can, since this is a city, you can craft items, drafts, or specifically armor, drafts, cooking, and curatives. Which would you like to do?
So I cannot craft my bombs in town.
You cannot craft bombs in town.
Okay,
I know.
and I guess I'll make. How many hyper potions would I make at a time?
For everything on the cooking and alchemy sheet, that is 2 items that you craft for each skill check.
Okay. Then I suppose I'll start crafting some of those then. So I can't
Oh.
craft my bombs.
Not yet. Alrighty. The time it will take for, you said high potions, right? Hyper potions?
Hyper potions, yeah.
All right, it would take 4 hours to make hyper potions. Your modifier is a plus 20.
Okay.
And it will require 5 stammerworts and 2 wyvern salivas.
Okay, and what was the rule for how many I can craft at, like, in a row? I remember there was a rule in that, but I just don't remember what it is.
If you are spending an entire working day, that is 12 hours, so you can make 3 crafts in one 12-hour period, which would
what's-
end up with 6.
Okay. What? How many spoils was it? I'm sorry. I know you said specific, but because I want to craft as many as I can.
Yeah. It is the spoils is 2, while the herbs is 5.
Okay.
Quick question: is there a damage type?
What do you mean?
Uh,
For the book.
For the book.
What's the damage type?
Oh, for all basic attacks, they are basic physical damage.
physical. Okay.
Okay. It was. You said my modifier was 20,
Yep, plus 20.
and this is just alchemy, right? Just flat alchemy.
Yep, just alchemy plus 20.
Okay.
Hey, you got it.
1, and I need to do it for all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
2,
That's a success.
3.
Hey, you now have 6 hyper potions.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How much do you make hyper potions heal for?
500.
Hooey! That's a lot.
Uh-huh. It's not the
Putting
only
me out
reason why I want them.
Putting me out of business, sir.
No, I'm not. Don't worry. They're probably not going to be used for healing.
You know what? Fair.
We have so much damage, is what you mean.
Uh, yeah. So that is 12 hours. Cinna, we haven't asked what Uru has been up to, since, unfortunately not able to find any work. You got 12 hours to do what you want to do. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Blarg. My brain is not
Do you
thinking
want
of
me
what
to-
I want to do.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Yeah, come back to me.
All right. In that case, Cinna, you have 12 hours. While you were in the game
Okay.
shop, you did see a bunch of tabletop mini games.
I definitely would be sobering up at some point, unfortunately.
After 12 hours, I'd hope so.
Let's just say that I didn't spend 12 hours drinking. Now,
I love the unfortunately.
yeah. No, I'd sober up at some point. I would be going to a library, or when sober, I would be deliberately trying to find information on Cuculain, if possible, from like a library or some source of knowledge that isn't 49 Walgreens smut books.
All right. I think the classroom's the closest thing to a library like that. Who? Can you roll me an inquiry minus 60 for this? I will give you 2 opportunities for this.
60. Let's try that again.
It is. The information you were looking for is very hard to find.
Ah, dang. Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see. In chat, you got a 3. What the hell? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, not only is it a success, it's a crit, baby.
It is a crit. Yeah. You are looking through the library. It is very hard to find. And you're looking through magic section, anything like that. And as you're passing through, past the religion section, you do find a book that looks like there is an etching of a large green arm on the cover. You pull it out and you see 13 beings that are crudely sketched, but one of them does look like the Kukulin that you saw, and the title of the book is Espers of the Acuria.
I would like to check this book out of the library
All right.
and try and take whatever notes I can in a. You know what? I'd go back to wherever Doc's working and take notes alongside him, just to have a space.
All right. Yeah, you can sit beside Doc as you are reading this book. You are able to
Sorry,
note
can I get that title one more time?
Espers of the Acuria. The author of the book is Francis Benargan. The child, as you will find in an excerpt, is the child of Queen Ashelia Benargan of Dalmasca.
Awesome.
As you are reading this book, you're able to. It is thick text. You're able to get a. You're able to hear, or you're able to read about the Ascension Wars between the Espers and the Acuria and other gods. Essentially, do you have a lore religion check?
I can certainly do that. I do not have religion specifically, no.
Okay. You do have summons, probably.
Yes.
Can you roll me a lore summons?
No mod?
No modifier. Depending on what you get, will determine how much you can. Okay, so you can confer this from what you already know. Is that long ago, before Evilise was created, many gods were created to do various tasks throughout the cosmos. 4 of them were created to make Evilise and watch over it, and they created as you can read from this book, they created the Acuria, which were supposed to be higher beings that would watch over the mortals of the world, the sentient mortals specifically. And gosh dang, there became a lot of them, so they created their own higher beings called Espers that had very specific tasks to help mortals live and move on to a better afterlife.
Okay.
several of these espers have had their duties backfire. And due to that, they rebelled. Bleh, not rebuild, rebelled. There we go. Against the Akiria and the espers that stayed loyal to the Akiria. One of these espers, as you can tell, and there was a quick little explanation, is Kukulin, who was created to purify the world of all of the evils. Absorbing too much impurities caused Kukulin himself to become impure, which he was upset with and decided to join Ultima in that rebellion.
Okay. All right.
You will also find in this book an esper that you might know from your backstory, one by the name of Bellius.
Okay. I would. Hold on. I would be buried into that section otherwise.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get buried into that section for however long I have left.
The Bellius section.
Yup.
All right. Are you relaying any of the information that you are learning to Doc?
Presently, no, because I think the sound of the forge would drown out my voice.
I mean,
But-
I also wouldn't be paying attention enough to hear any of it.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of alchemy is like listly paying attention to what you're doing. Like, you get everything set up, you put it all together. It's like, all right, cook for 2 hours, stirring occasionally. Great.
I might
I mean,
I might
sure,
re-
but sorry, go ahead.
I might relay some of it, but none of it to do with Bellios. I would go dead quiet reading that section.
All
I was
right.
gonna say Doc is the kind of dude that would like stare at it intently, hoping that it would boil faster or whatever.
All right. I was going to ask what you're going to do in the meantime because in the one-on-one roleplay, you did chalk drawings.
That's true. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I still have that stuff to do it though. I don't think I do. 'Cause I was on the previous airship, by which I mean the
Sure.
first one, which I
That
didn't even have at
was-
the beginning of the fucking campaign.
That was on the previous airship.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm mad remembering that I don't have it anymore.
I mean, every city and town has an entertainment shop that you can get.
And now
more.
I can't even recall why I don't have it anymore besides it crashed, and I don't know why it crashed.
That is true. Well, Uru 6, did you decide what you want to do for those 12 hours? Lux?
Oh, yes, yes. I have a plan. I know what I want.
Okay, great. Yeah.
It's going to be not sure how kosher it is for you, but I have an idea. So I'm
Oh.
going to look for a teacher.
Okay.
I'm going to put a notice for teacher.
Okay.
I'm putting the notice of, hey, do you know spells that monsters know? I would like to learn some stuff from you if you do. And basically putting out a, hey, Are there any people that use blue magic that can teach me how to use more blue magic?
Oh gosh, this is gonna be. Oh my god. I said this was gonna be a hard roll, and there we go. It's a 9. Okay.
I find the one blue mage in the entire city.
You find the one blue mage in the city. That is correct. Alright.
Does he have any spells that I don't know? And how much would that be charged for me to learn just to see him cast it? In fact, we can go outside the city and he can cast it on me because I can just use Runic and then it's fine.
Yeah, so this teacher has specialized in every blue mage spell that is below 20 MP.
Okay.
So anything between Goblin Punch and Ultra Waves.
Okay. And how much will it cost for him to go and cast a spell of it so I can have that on my list of potential learns?
100 times the amount of MP that it costs to cast.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna be doing for a long chunk of time, I guess. Well, I guess it's not gonna take that long, but like I'm fine with that being what I do for the time. Because I assume it probably took me a while to find him in the first place.
Yes, it did. Which spells are you thinking of picking up?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at the list, and Blue Magic is like the one that I'm just like, I'll learn it eventually. I don't need to look through this list. It's fine. So I have not a clue.
Okay. All right.
I will send you a list. How's that?
Yeah. Send me a list, and I'll let you know how much that will all cost.
Tinker.
Though by the end of the day, as you are outside the city learning the blue magic, you do see off in the distance just the wind catching what looks to be you know exactly who. A dancer looking at you. It's
Hi.
your ma.
Hi.
Your teacher grabs your attention for a second, and she's gone when you look back.
Whoa. Weird. Is this something that should be concerning for me?
Probably, because you also hear in the back of your head, don't forget, you have till tomorrow at sundown.
Oh, I just haven't seen him yet. It's fine.
And so, it is the end of the day. Cinna has been studying furiously. Uru has been has been watching blue magic spells. And Doc has been crafting a lot. I assume you all want to convene together to get some sort of room.
Yeah.
Probably.
Certainly.
All right, perfect. Do you all get a hotel room together or separately?
I would prefer a separate one, and we'll pay for a separate one.
I don't really care.
You want to share a room?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
All right. In that case, that'll be 150 gil per room for the night. Can Uru and Doc both give me awareness checks with no modifiers?
No,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not.
Yes. For once, yes.
Throughout the entire night, Doc. Oh, well, maybe Lux. That is a... Where's the other one? That's a 2 for Lux. So,
Oh, I definitely know.
yeah, you
I'm no
definitely
longer
know.
rolling in roll 20.
I mean... Doc, the room smells cold. Like, really cold throughout the entire night.
Oh, it smells cold.
It
Okay.
smells cold throughout the entire night.
Okay.
Uru, you hear whispering throughout the night. Can you roll me any language check of your choice minus 40?
Yeah. No, that's a strong no.
That is a very strong no, and this chat wants to re-roll that.
This
Yeah, I
chat,
can't do that one again.
aka
No.
the person who will crit.
All right.
Chap's
Yeah.
like, lie in this bed, you fucking social disaster.
I'm surprised you guys aren't already being like, here, I'm gonna break your boat.
Why are you throwing us under the bus? We didn't do anything to them. You did. Can you re-roll to break his legs again?
Don't worry, just wait until sunset tomorrow and they'll be broken again.
So yeah, throughout the night, you're able to smell cold. It's a little difficult to be able to sleep with how cold it is. But Uru,
Is it that level of cold when like you smell like mint or something and it just like burns?
yeah,
Oh. Okay, sorry for interrupting.
yeah, no, that's fine. That is a good way to describe it, actually. And Uru, the whispering is very loud, and you don't know what it's saying, but it seems to be calling for you.
Like specifically me, like we're connected, like we homies.
I mean, you can assume that.
So like neither of us are sleeping. That's what
Yeah.
I'm understanding.
Yeah. It's gonna be real hard to sleep unless you do your best to. Yeah. The Senna, on the other hand, you get to sleep just fine.
Sweet.
Unless you want to stay up all night reading your book.
Oh,
Ooh.
make a good point. God, yep, I'm up all night reading Bellius. Yep.
All right. Roll me an inquiry minus 20 check. And let me get the Wikipedia open. All right. So, Bellius, Bellius the Gigas, Scion of Darkness and Guardian of the Holy Realm, made by the gods in opposition to the transcendent Logriff, Scion of Light, called the Gigas for his appearance, man and monster fused as one. Considered a mistake upon his making and receiving not his intended role, the Gigas challenged the gods, and lost. Scorned by his masters, he found another, the Dynast King, whose tomb he swore to protect for eternity. Going further into the passage, you will find that the Dynast King was a ancestor of the author, who ruled over Rosaria, the Galtian region, and Arcades, as he was able to be granted gifts by the Acuria to unify those regions together.
Okay.
Bellius was a wild esper that the Dynast King was able to travel into the Imperial plane and basically bring him to Peel. And so Bellius gifted the Dynast King his sigil, which, when the author's mother discovered the King Wraithwall's tomb, Bellius was there protecting the Hume that first brought him to his knees. Once defeated by Ashelia Benargan, the sigil was then magically grafted onto the back of her hand so that she instead could summon him.
Okay.
And that's what you're able to gather tonight.
Thank you for this information.
So you all wake up together, tired, stumbling out of your rooms.
Oh, we have stuff to do before we stumble out of our rooms.
Oh, what's that?
I need to talk with Doc. Have a nice little conversation of, a little importance.
Okay, yeah.
So after we wake up, quote unquote,
After we give up sleeping.
yeah, basically, it was like, so, Doc,
Yeah?
think we need to give the stone to Mullencomp.
No.
But she
Mm-mm.
says that
Uh-huh.
she says that it's going to have the world in the balance if we don't.
Uru. I trust Mullencomp, like, not at all. So I'm not going to give her the stone.
But why?
I don't care what she says.
She's just trying to protect the world.
Okay, did she tell you what she would do with the stone after? After you give it to her?
That it would go to the person who has to hold it.
And who is that?
I don't want to talk about it.
No. Who is it?
You see, there's this.
I'm crossing my arms and looking at you disapprovingly like a disappointed parent.
There's this guy who has like a house and stuff, and it's that guy.
Are you talking about the house where we, I don't know, got the safe from in the first place?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's an even bigger no. I'm not going to give him the stone.
I don't like him either, but like, what are we gonna do with it?
Well, could always put it somewhere where nobody can get to it.
And if that ends the world,
Oh well. Like, obviously I don't want the world to end, but I don't trust Mullencomp, and I'm definitely not giving it to a spoiled rich kid. I mean, you saw what he was doing to the Sansi. You think that he's gonna save the world?
I mean, if we're to believe what everybody said happened with the stone,
Well, I know there's something with it, but I don't want to give it to him.
But she says it needs to go to him.
Again, I don't really give a shit what she says.
But
Every time you've come out of talking with her, you've been worse off for it. I don't know what goes on in there, and I don't know if I want to know, but
we just talk.
I don't believe that, and I'm not going to give it to you to give to
What do you-
her.
What do you mean you don't believe that? I'm in the room.
Just because you're in the room doesn't mean that you are. I don't know, man. Something's like when we had ice cream that first time. Something was weird, and also you're always fine after you eat ice cream, so I don't really trust anything you say right after one of those after you have that ice cream, man.
I mean, ice cream is just that tasty.
It's not. Ice cream is
perks me
Ice
up.
cream is mid.
What do you mean it's mid?
That's not what this conversation is about. I'm not giving you the stone.
But she says I have until tomorrow. Well, today.
Okay. I'm not giving it to you.
But I need it.
I don't care. I'm not going to let you take it.
Just give me the stone.
No.
Yes.
No. End of discussion.
Pickpocket is a trained skill, isn't it, QB?
Let me double check.
It's not. Haha.
Question: Where are you keeping the stone right now, Doc?
So I have like a pocket on my shirt on the inside. So it's like right, like it's like a breast pocket type thing, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like right there.
I would like to point out I'm not trying to be stealthy with this pickpocket.
All right.
This is a brazen Uru just going for Doc's shirt.
Are you are you gonna jump for it? Important question for me. Because you are shorter than me. And it would be high up compared to you, unless you're like reaching up like a child trying to get attention.
I mean, I'm okay with a pounce type motion as long as I am able to make the check. So that is QB's discretion.
I would say it would be a pickpocket with no modifier. It would normally be a -20 with where it's at, but since you're not trying to be sneaky, that is just to see if you can grab hold of it. So if you don't have pickpocket, it would be agility check.
Okay.
Oh, that's a one.
So,
and that's a 6.
Jesus
do
Christ.
I get pickpocket now?
Yeah, you're able to reach into Doc's shirt to. You're very quick with it.
Can it's a question. So like I know that this was a roll to see if he could actually like. Was it to touch it or was it to grab it?
To grab it.
Okay, can I just bear hug him?
Yeah. You can hold on to him tight.
And I'm gonna keep getting tighter on it too.
All right. Roll me a strength versus vitality check.
Any modifiers at all?
No modifiers for either of you.
Okay, good luck.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, Uru, you got in close. You reached inside Doc's shirt. You grabbed onto the stone. He wraps his arms around you and starts squeezing tight on you, just flexing those biceps. It is getting hard to breathe at this point.
Let go.
No.
Cinna, you are able to hear there is a commotion going in the room next door to you.
Yeah, I groggily will come knock on the door and check if it's open. Just kind of call it, hey, you guys okay in there? Sounds a little rough.
I just imagine we're still having the back and forth of let go. No.
Yep. That's 100% because it'd probably go back several times before we change that dialogue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be worried about you two? Can I come in? Are you clothed?
He's attacking me.
You're trying to steal from me.
I'm trying to push the door open.
Yeah, for the sake of this being a party, you're able to push the door open to see, to walk in on the confrontation.
Sit down, both of you.
Tell him to let go first.
Garrett, sit, boy.
Here's the deal. We let Senna hold it while we discuss this.
What am I holding on to now?
Oh, hold on. Have you let go yet? Or are you still holding on to it?
No, I'm still holding it. We have no plans.
I'm not doing anything until you let go of this goddamn stone.
You're not just gonna pick it immediately up. You will let Senna pick it up.
It's still in my pocket.
I thought I had it out of the shirt.
Was it out of the shirt? Because I thought it was just...
You're able to pull it out of the pocket, but it's still within the shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the pocket's on the inside of my shirt, so your hand is in my shirt.
Yeah.
I'll walk up and hold my hand out. I don't know what it is, but spit it out.
I will hand it directly to her.
It's that piece of orosite, isn't it?
It's the stone, yeah.
Oh.
I am gonna just ungracefully just let him drop. He wants to give it to Mullenkamp, and I don't think we should.
She said it's to save the world.
I don't believe her.
Why don't you believe her?
This stone, it's kind of like it's that blue crystal with the symbol of Cuchulainn on it, correct?
Yeah, it's a...
I think you said
let me pull up the
Sagittarius.
specific...
If my lore mastering is correct, I think it's Sagittarius.
It is dark green with the Scorpio symbol on it.
No, it was okay. Scorpio.
Why not? Because she's a little weird and frankly kind of scary and maybe even possibly a little bitchy, maybe. Sometimes.
I'm sorry, she's what?
But beside whoever this Mellencamp person is, why do you have this?
We found it. That part's not important.
Yeah, that's not important right now. The important part is where is it going to?
It's not going to Mullenkamp.
The thing inside this warrants me knowing why you have this.
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I just know that Mullenkamp should not have it.
No one should have this.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just throw it in the ocean.
But she says that it's going to save the world if we don't give it back to the person.
You're gonna give it back to Cullen. Absolutely not.
Well, I know I'm giving it back to Cullen, but that's besides the point.
You're gonna be her little lapdog and give it back to Cullen, huh?
QB, while they're bickering, I want to book it out of the room with the crystal in my hand.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm booking it out, and into the streets, like half trying to hide it in like a pocket, but not really. I'm looking for the closest like river.
All right.
A note, shortly thereafter, I am booking it after, and I am faster.
Can
Oh, I'm gonna book it after too. We're all booking it after each other.
You will be able to book it. Doc and Uru, can you roll me awareness checks to see how quickly you notice that Senna has left?
We are kind of in the middle of arguing.
Yeah, exactly.
No mod?
No mod for either of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, I do.
All
You know
right.
what? If I notice and I notice that Uru doesn't, I probably actually wouldn't book it after her.
Yeah, in that case, you're able to ham up the argument after Senna gets a good little bit away. And let's see, where is a good... There it is. Senna, you are running out of the room and out of the hotel. You know where the closest way to the river is. Oh, let me make sure that this is the right volume. There we go. As you are...
Oh, fuck.
As you see a woman standing in front of you.
I'm gonna just try and book it past. I don't, because I wouldn't know who she is realistically. She'd look like any other person, you know,
Yeah, that's
on
true.
the street. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and book it past her. Keep going to the river.
You are able to move to here, and as you are sprinting as fast as you can, it's as if you're on ice. You're moving in place, and she twirls her arms and gives you a little curtsy. Hi there.
Hello? I'm in a little bit of a rush right now. Can I keep going, please?
Oh, you're not the only one that's in a rush. I want to thank you, actually.
For?
You see, there are things of a cosmic nature that are beyond any person's control. If a god was to call to you and say, this is who you are meant to be, who are we to deny that?
I've dealt a bit with the Espers and stuff, but like, it doesn't necessarily mean we should be letting any of them run wild. Especially this one. So
Oh, yes.
so if I could,
I know who you are holding, my child. It was kept safe in a locked safe, not for the protection of it, but for the protection of everyone around it.
Bullshit.
yeah. And who are you to want something with this?
Oh, I only need to have it delivered, but... Sorry. I am High Priestess Smolenkamp.
So you're the one they talk about. Okay. Pleasure to meet you.
Have you met my child?
Um,
He's very studious.
I believe his name was Doc?
Oh, I am flattered if you believe that he is among my following. I would be flattered if he did choose to be, but no, I am referring to Uru 6.
Oh, yeah, I know of him.
Great. Well, he mentioned that the Esper of which you hold belongs to another?
No, he hasn't, actually. Did the Espers belong to people? Why are we owning Espers?
Well, it's not so much of an ownership as much as it is safeguarding so that they don't go wild and rampant. You see, if we were to let an Esper go wild into the world of Evilise, they could cause serious destruction.
No, okay, well, that's fine, but I think I can, I think I know a place where I could, put it that'll keep it very safe.
Ooh, do tell. She kind of folds her arms and, rests one arm, elbow in her hand as she lifts the other to her chin.
Do I still have those books on me?
Yeah, I could say that you still had the whole bag.
Can I pull one of the books out and just be like, I'm working on making a safe for it. It's gonna be real safe. No one's gonna know. It's gonna get buried into a whole bunch of books, in a very secret place.
She looks down at the books and raises her eyebrows. Wow. Honestly, I might actually trust it with you. You are doing studious work to make sure it doesn't fall into any of the wrong hands.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely try, and that's just hold up like the whole bag of books. It's gonna blend in real nicely with the rest of them, and no one's ever gonna know because who would want to read these other than me? So yeah.
Uru 6, you at this point you have started booking it a bit, and you're able to get outside of the hotel room. Doc, are you trying to keep up to Uru since he is a bit faster?
We didn't hear anything.
Oh,
I'm referring to you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, I would be trying to my damnedest to keep up.
all right. Roll me a. I always forget what the name of the skill is. It's the acrobatics athletics one. Acrobatics.
Any modifiers?
Yeah. Give yourself a +10 modifier to that.
Okay. No.
All right. In that case, you are able to run outside the building to see Cinna is talking to Molenkamp. And she's going to clap her hands together. Ah, my child. I'm glad to see that you have a studious companion with you that, might have a better solution to the stone than the other what Colin had.
Oh?
Yeah, Cinna has been reading all about espers recently, haven't you?
Yeah, a little, just a little, a touch. A lot about this one, and some others.
Yeah?
Me and Doc have actually been traveling with her for a little bit now.
Is that so?
She's the one that talked to me whenever I was incapacitated with the two of you.
Well, I am certainly glad that whenever I'm certainly glad that you were able to get out of the underworld when you refused to listen to me.
That's where you were? Oh, I
Uh,
guess that makes sense.
it didn't feel like the underworld.
Yes, that's because the pain that it brings to anyone that visits was quickly drained every moment you were there. Is at this point that, Doc, you are able to run out of the hotel room.
The moment I see Molencomp, I'm gonna slow down and be like, oh, okay. Alright. I'm not gonna say a word, though. Like, to her.
Doc, the plan has changed.
Hmm?
Sin is actually going to keep the stone.
Well, hopefully not for long. That thing can do a lot more harm than any good.
Of course, hiding it is like the first thing I want to get done here.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. There might be another thing that you have to do much sooner, though. And she does a quick little dance, twirls her arms, and spins her body around. As you hear stomping coming around the bend.
Oh god, it's too early for this!
At the sight of the judge, am I able to move again, or am I fairly stuck still?
You can move backwards if you try to do so.
I would be trying to duck behind someone at the first sight of the judge. One of the two, whoever is there.
Well, I mean, it's very funny you pick Uru. You have to, like, crouch down to hide behind him.
I'm here against the wall.
Well, I mean, I didn't put myself there.
Fair.
Well, if it isn't the High Priestess, I didn't know you, ever left that city of yours up in Arcadius.
Ah, yes. Judge Fandaniel. It's good to see you again. Oops, that was the wrong voice. Senna, you notice that the stone in your possession starts shaking and vibrating violently. It has never done this as far as the three of you have ever had this stone.
Oh.
Doc and Senna, Doc, you get a giant blast of cold from Senna.
Oh, I'm immediately covering my nose.
And Uru, can you roll me any language check minus 40? And Senna, can you roll me any language check minus 20?
No.
All right.
I don't suppose Arcane Tongue helps at all any further.
Hold a sec.
The arcane tongue was enough to... Oh. 17 for Senna. Yes. You hear from the stone in your hand.
And Daniel's before us. Use me, and together we can smite him here and now. The first time a judge has been felled by mere mortals like us. You can kill him. We can kill him. Summon me. And together, we'll have no trouble.
Yeah, hey, crew, we should maybe try and leave. This isn't good. And she'll just she'll keep holding the stone, but it is she's trying to resist it.
Are you holding it at your side?
Kind of like the like that double fisted, like double gripped, like to the chest, kind of.
All right. You all can see that as you are gripping it with both hands to your chest, you are trying with your strongest to hold it still. And the mist that is exuding from it becomes visible to the three of you. It is a dark green cloud of smoke.
Oh,
I mean, I'm probably putting both hands over my nose at this point.
I would like to try and book it as far away from the judge as possible. Like, out the city and everything.
All right.
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
as soon as you turn to run, you hear,
Don't. We have him right where we want him. There aren't any other judges around. This is the perfect opportunity.
Does that? Sorry.
No, I know this is, however, this is gonna be a lot more than just the judge that's at risk here if we do this, and this isn't really the right place. But maybe he'll chase me outside the city and we could do things there. But maybe no, not here in the middle of a town. This is kind of like not okay.
Did the talking stop Senna from running?
Senna, can you roll me a magic check or magic check plus 10? Senna, you can do whatever you want to do.
I'm booking it out of town. Like, the closest gate, whatever, I am fucking right off out of here. As far away from this judge as possible.
I am curious the conversation between Fandaniel and Mullencomp.
Oh yeah. Between Fandaniel and Mullencomp, while the three of you are dealing with the stone, Fandaniel's casually chatting with Mullencomp. You don't normally come out of Liamon, do you? No, not really. I just I was seeing there's a branch in Bravania that I want to check out. Make sure that everything within the Iokas Brotherhood here was going well. What brings you here, Judge Fandaniel? I'm searching for an Urutan, a Viera, and an Angel.
Wait, are we still in our disguises?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume it was there.
Yeah,
I'm in my little rich boy costume. It's fine.
I'm in my non-Viera look.
And he is casually walking past and towards your direction, not really looking at any of you. It's I was on a search to try and find them, and everything that I have pointed me to Bravania. And you wouldn't happen to have heard anything from them, have you? No, I have no idea who you're talking about. Well, thank you for that. Why are you here alone in this alley, though? It's usually a little bit dangerous to be alone. I guess it's morning. I don't see any real issues, but don't you usually have an escort of some kind with you? Usually, yeah. Well, if you do hear anything from them in the future, please do let me know. And he kind of looks around at where you were. And then looks around all over the place. I think who I'm looking for were here recently. I should probably go. Oh, well, good luck on your investigation. Yeah, yes, thank you. And also, have you heard anything about Judge Ultima lately? No, I haven't the foggiest. I'm terribly sorry. Alright, well, thank you so much. Have a good day. If I ever need anything, I'll come on up to Leamon. You take care of yourself, Judge. And he walks away. And Mullenkamp lifts her hand up and walks closer as like, what the hell were you three doing?
Well, I am assuming that Senna continued to book it.
If I've had the opportunity to run, I am trying to get out of the city.
I do think it's funny that we all had one brain cell and just slowly started moving our characters.
Did anyone stay behind?
Yes.
I probably would have, but just in a way where I can watch the interaction between the two and not directly, be involved in it.
All right. She's going to come on down and be like, oh my god. Listen. If you had broken out of that sealed bubble any quicker before I was following you, he would have seen you.
Oh, I didn't know that I was in a thing.
Yeah, do you think I really would have let a judge have you? I care about you too much for that.
I mean, it's the second time I've seen him, and I've seen another judge as well.
Yeah, and you escaped them. He was
Yeah.
looking specifically for you this time. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know. The longer you hold on to that stone, the more dangerous it is going to be for you, for everybody. So
as long as we get rid of it as quickly as possible, it's mission accomplished.
yes,
Okay. We can do that.
perfect. Listen. She's gonna put a hand on your shoulder and one on the top of your head. I care about you very deeply, Urusix. You are my favorite child after all. I don't want to see you hurt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do not plan on. Shit, word fell on my brain. Disappoint. I do not want to disappoint you.
I hope you don't in the future. And if I ever come to another dimension to save you again, please listen to me this time.
Okay. In other news, the guy that was asking for it is in the Sand Seas again.
He will probably come back.
How many times do somebody need to go and be dropped into the Sand Seas before they stay in the Sand Seas?
That's a good question.
Is the Sanseas just that easy to have stuff come back?
No, he's just very resilient. I told you. He is to Colin as you are to me. Very resilient. Very good at what he does. Because you're good at what you do.
I try to do my best to follow your light.
I'm glad to hear that. I will let you know that that individual is probably going to be the weakest minion of Colin's coming after you.
And
Now that he knows what you can do.
well, he hasn't seen everything that we can do.
Oh, I am not surprised by that. I came down here to request relinquishing the stone so that from one person of faith to another, he could have it without any more conflict. He will be disappointed that is no longer an option. But I can request that he doesn't hurt my child.
And the other two?
Well, I mean, he's gonna want the stone no matter what. I can only save you.
But can't you put protection on them as well?
Only if they're a part of the faith. Do you think they're really going to want to join?
I can talk with them.
All right. Well, if they agree, then I can see about putting protection on them as well. Until then, you have been very loyal to me. And despite any of the recent mistakes you've made throughout since you met this group, I still love you.
You are my light, my excellency.
Until we meet again. And she walks away. Cinna, by this point, you are completely out of town. As you have booked it.
Has
Oh,
the
once
judge been following or no?
What?
Has there been any sign of the judge following?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just keep running until I either can't or the town is a decent distance away.
All right, sounds good. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. So
No
that's
modifier.
agility.
We are seeing how far you can run.
Wouldn't it be more of a vitality instead of agi?
Wouldn't Agi be for how fast you can run?
Yeah. I guess vitality for this.
I tried.
We did our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In this case, you are able to run. You're able to run over one hill. Bravania is characterized by its hilly landscape, meeting out into the sea, and you're able to run past one hill before collapsing onto the ground.
I'll look back at the city, see if anyone is following me other than Doc and If the coast is clear, I will stop and catch my breath. So, when were you gonna tell me a judge was following you too?
Oh, I mean, I was listening to Uru and Molenkam's conversation, so I'm still like, as
So-
soon as she started walking away, then I
Oh.
started following.
Oh,
But yeah, we're not near you right now.
It's gonna take us a while.
cool. Then I'm hallucinating whatever I feel is there. And it's just, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, yeah. Good job, Cena. This is exactly what you need to be doing, and you can just shut up about all of it. And yeah, she's just gonna. Was it like a woody hill area, or is it? She'll find like a shady spot to sit, basically,
You can
and
find a
catch her
shady
breath.
spot to sit, yeah.
Cool.
And you do hear from your hand.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job back there. You ran pretty far. I haven't been able to run like that in quite some time.
Thanks. Hey, look, you didn't get the other one, because that town might have been leveled otherwise. Um, so can we just make a small agreement to not go too crazy? Um, the big metal dudes are a little scary for me.
Well, that's why I'm around. I'm the equalizer. I can level the playing field when one of them is around.
Okay, then I might just hold on to you for maybe a specific one, but I don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Otherwise, can we just take a chill pill and be like on a cool page with each other? Like, I don't want bad for you. You don't want bad for me.
Yeah, we can be in a mutual agreement.
Cool, cool. Um, awesome. And I'm gonna try and put it in a pocket if I can.
Whoa,
If I've got one.
before you put me away, I just gotta ask. You want me to be chill, but you do promise to let me stretch my legs every so often, right?
If we meet one individual in particular, absolutely, no matter the time or place, I will. Yes, I don't know that particular judge, but I have one who definitely deserves your wrath.
We'll work on it. That's unless you have a way to seek out a specific judge, that's a little hard for me to agree to.
Okay. Then as long as there's no innocent people nearby, how about that?
You got it. As long as there's no innocent people nearby.
I'm not gonna regret those words at all. Thank you. And I will pocket it, assuming there is no more uh disagreement. Keep going.
Yeah, you can pocket it, and we're going to get back to. We're going to take a short intermission break, and we're going to get back to it. And after 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and when we do, we're going to answer the question: what does being a sky pirate mean to you? So, yeah, let's do that. We'll see you all soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Steal the Skies. We got little buff boys over here. Where's my music? Why is it playing? There we go. Thank you, music. When we last left off, Cinna ran out of the city. Doc and Uru are in an alleyway, and I left you all with a question. That question being, what does being a sky pirate mean to you? First up, we got Yosifer. What does being a sky pirate mean to Doc?
So honestly, he didn't like it's the whole he didn't set out to be a pirate. He just kind of ended up there. He just he just wanted to get new materials. Like
But
I
what
don't know
does
if he
it
even
mean
considers
to
himself a
you?
pirate.
What does being a sky pirate mean,
I-
though?
I don't know.
Hey, that is a valid answer.
I don't think he knows either.
That
I
is a
don't think
valid answer. Uru, Lux, what does being a sky pirate mean to Uru?
Um, being a sky pirate for Uru means that I get to uh, share the light of Faram, kind of, and also do whatever Moncom says.
All right, thank you. And Ash, what does being a sky pirate mean to Cinna?
Well, I've never really heard of the sky pirate thing, but I guess it would mean being someone who steals from the sky? Question mark.
All right, sounds fantastic.
that's such a cynical response too.
It is. All right. You Cinna was last seen resting underneath a tree, talking to her new friend, which he put in her pocket. And Doc and Uru were in the alleyway of Burvania.
Well, we knew she was booking it, so I'm going to be trying to find where she went.
Yeah, just kind of got the stone on her. It's kind of important.
Yeah. Doc, can you roll me an awareness plus 20?
I can sure try.
Or I guess it would be. Do you have tracking? Is that a skill here?
The tracking is a skill.
Yeah.
I don't have it though. I guess I do. What the fuck? Why do I have it?
Can
What
you
the
give
fuck?
me a, can you give me a tracking plus 20 instead?
I yes, I can. Apparently, it might have been like a crit before Lux joined. Well, yeah, I'm good at it apparently.
You
Yeah.
are the best at it.
Well, if it was the best, I would have critted, but I didn't.
The best.
Uru is going in the direction, and Doc's like, nope, this way. And you're able to go outside of the town, and you see Cinna laying, sitting down against a tree on the top of a grassy hill.
I am there with each, like, pulling each of the books out as well, looking for one that would fit the aura sight into it as well. Like, pulling out a book, seeing the size comparison, throwing throwing it to the side, and trying the next one, and so on.
As I'm walking up, I'm gonna say, I'm glad to see you kept the smut books when you ran out of town.
Yeah, that's definitely the original plan for them.
What
Totally not
exactly are
improvised.
you doing?
Well, and she'll find one. Do one of you guys have a knife on you? And she's just gonna hold her hand out as she's looking at the book and like checking the thickness and everything.
I don't carry knives.
QB, would I have like a RP knife due to having a lot of scavenge?
Yeah, you would.
Okay. I take it out and I hand it over to Senna. What are you?
She's gonna open up the book a couple pages in and cut out a big hole, effectively creating like a little containment for the crystal, and pulling the scrap pages and throwing them away before like shoving the crystal in and like closing the book, seeing if it blends in.
What you
Uh,
doing?
Just finding a better way to hold this for now. Does this still look like a book to you? And she'll hold it up and try and uh
Well, I think you probably want to use the cloth on it.
but see, It's like a brown paper bag with alcohol. You only have a brown paper bag because there's alcohol in it. You don't have alcohol or a brown paper bag for non-alcohol. I've got a book and I've got a lot of other books. It blends in just a little bit better.
I don't know. It'd be kind of funny to carry non-alcohol in a brown paper bag.
This is what I came up with. Very quick. Who is that lady? And she'll hand the knife back to Garrett.
That lady was Molenkamp.
That's Mollencomp.
That's who I was saying we don't want to have the stone.
Okay. A lot of questions. We'll get back to that. What should we do with this right now?
I'm out of character. Did Senna actually wrap the stone in the cloth? Because it's probably emitting the stuff. If not,
Oh yeah, if it's still emitting the stuff, I'm covering my nose.
I would not have had any cloth. Like,
It
I don't
had
know
a
what
cloth
cloth
on
you're
it.
talking about.
It had a cloth on it.
When it was given to me?
Yes, we've had it wrapped in the cloth this whole time. Like, minus when he used it. It was the cloth from the safe.
well,
Oh.
the question is, whenever I grabbed it from
Yeah,
your
well, that's up to
pocket,
you. Because it was definitely wrapped in the cloth in my pocket. It depends. Did you grab it with the cloth, or did you, like, take it out of
Oh.
the cloth?
I didn't care whether I grabbed it with the cloth or without the cloth, as long as
Well,
I
then
grabbed
I
it.
don't know.
Alright. I was gonna say because you crit, I'd let you decide, but since you don't care, low as it does. It does not have the cloth with it.
Okay,
Alright.
the cloth is still in the pocket.
Well, I guess I'm gonna look in my pocket and hand over the cloth.
Wrap it in that.
Okay.
Please, it stinks.
I'll open the book, pull it out, wrap it in the cloth, and like try and shove it back in. Knife again. Take the knife, cut out a little bit more so it fits. Hand the knife back. Okay. All right. All right. Back to the original question. What are we going to do with this?
Well, Mollenkopf is fine with us disposing of it. So,
Disposing of it. Okay.
Now, I have a couple of suggestions.
I am open to them.
We could A, throw it in the actual ocean, or B, throw it in the sand sea.
Well, the sand sea sounds like a better option, but
Now-
then again,
Before we do this, I think we should find some way to encase it in something else so that it's even harder to detect. I'm not 100% sure what yet.
well, do we know anything that would, like any sort of material that would do it besides this cloth that we hope it works really well? I mean, it does enough to stop the problem with the smell.
I know we talked about this before. Concrete is well-known material, right?
Concrete's pretty well known, yeah.
Okay. We could just encase the book itself with the stone in it in concrete.
But the smut.
Don't worry, I will buy you another copy of the smut.
as the loose pages that
Yeah,
have been
it's like
cut
the
out
smut's
are just
already
thrown
gone.
all
The
around
smut's
the
already
room.
gone.
Okay. Concrete. Okay, so concrete, bottom of the sea. So, what happens if someone finds that concrete?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of everything, okay?
I mean, it's in the cloth, so maybe they'll just.
So it's in the cloth, it's in the concrete, it's in the book. If they find it at that point, I mean, good for them, honestly.
Okay, well, so
There's not much else we can really do with it.
Listen, I've got a book with a bit more information in it. Let me do some reading and research, and maybe maybe there's something in there about disposing of these, or sealing them, or
Okay, I
something.
do have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you okay? Because that stone was going real crazy earlier.
Just had a nice little conversation with the dude inside of it. Perfectly fine. We're on okay terms right now.
I'm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Um.
Listen, that town is not flattened or diseased, and there's not a
I'm.
giant frog running around it. So,
I'm sorry. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Back up. Back up. Okay.
okay.
What are you talking about?
Kikoin, this is an Esper in this. Oh, you didn't see it when Garrett.
No, I can just
Thing.
tell that something's weird with the stone. But I'm sorry. Continue. What?
Perfectly fine. Yeah, there's an Esper in here. In short, it's the Esper that just wants to cleanse the earth. Cleanse, quote, quote. Which is just short for turn everything into trash and eat it. And that judge really set it off, and me off, but mostly it. And again, we're in a good situation that the town isn't leveled. And I think that's a good place to be right now.
Oh, what did
There's a
what,
there's a
wait,
god in that stone.
what does judges have anything to do with you?
So, one at a time here. Sorry, one more time, Garrett.
Why are why are you concerned about judges?
Big scary metal dudes. Next question. Sorry,
No,
Doc.
I know judges. Don't worry, we're very aware of judges.
Cool. Big scary metal dudes. We'll stop there for now. Doc, you were asking something?
So there's just a god in there.
I just had a baby god. It was a god created by gods. It's really complicated. Like
Oh, it's not
primal
even a cool
stuff.
god.
We're on cool terms.
No, cool. I mean, as in like, oh wow, that god's so rad. No, it's a little insignificant one.
I wouldn't call it that, because it could cause a lot of problems. So
Well, I mean, it's a god. Yeah, duh.
yeah. But we're cool right now. But no, it in the long run not cool. Don't tell it I said that, because I think that might ruin our cool terms.
Can it hear you?
Yeah, can it hear you? You said you were talking to it.
Am I hearing it try to talk?
You don't hear it trying to talk right now.
Cool. As far as I can tell, it's not trying to talk to me, which means I would hope that I'm not trying to talk to it.
Okay.
That is not as confident as I was hoping.
I've only had one other run-in with these kind of beings, and it wasn't great then, and I really don't know why I'm doing this again. So
I'm sorry. Can we wrap around to the previous? You talked about a judge, and now you're talking about running into. I'm sorry. What?
Esper.
Long story short, lots of fire. You see Ifrit for a reason. That's fine. But no, we'll just. I don't know why I'm channeling Esper stuff again and talking to them. Yes.
It's the again that it's a little concerning.
No, I'm right there with you. I need a drink, and the town is that way. She's just gonna point off in a direction.
I think we should take care of it before you get a drink.
I definitely agree with that.
See, I don't have any concrete on me though.
Are you
We're
able
gonna
to
have
make
go back
it?
to the town for that, aren't we?
Can I make concrete, or do I have to go pick some up from the town?
Yeah, we got a chemist here. We can make concrete,
Yeah,
right?
I've made gas before.
Yeah. You would need to go into town to make concrete.
Okay.
You telling me that I can't go scavenge it on like the countryside somewhere? Like, you telling me that there's not limestone just sitting there that I can just like mine it out?
if you'd rather do that. In that case,
I mean,
roll
I think
me-
I think Sinnoh would be more comfortable if we did it outside of town.
You guys can go wherever you want. I am not going back into town right now with this thing.
I mean, we also have a judge that.
Right, but it's also like wrapped in the cloth now, so now I couldn't find you again, really. That's the only reason we were able to find you. It's because of the mist.
Gotcha. Well, I at least know that now.
Yeah, so keep that wrapped up, especially if we run into any more.
Yeah, definitely will. But did you does anyone in the party do like stonecraft or anything like that?
What are you wanting?
Yeah, what are you wanting to?
Yeah, Stonecraft isn't really a thing.
Yeah, specifically, what are you
Okay.
trying to accomplish?
I
Yeah.
want to try to create a fake duplicate of the stone.
Let's see. What kind of crafting would that be?
That's a good question.
I think that would be tinkering.
Oh, I have that.
Crap.
I have
Okay.
that.
Me too.
I don't.
Yours might be better than mine.
50.
Oh yeah, yours is better. Mine's only 40. I'm kind of very strongly leaning towards, alchemy. No reason in particular.
That's crazy talk.
I know, right? Insane.
So
I don't
what,
have tools on me. Okay.
so what is the plan?
Well, I'm probably gonna head back to town to get the stuff to do the concrete. What would Cinna need to do the replication of the stone?
Well, there are a lot of gems that you can get, special materials.
Yeah, what kind of gems? We have a bunch of them.
I mean, would there be like a sapphire or something close to like the color of the auracite?
Sapphire would be a tier 9 gem.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah, we
mind.
can't quite get that yet.
Yeah.
That was just me thinking out of character, no worries.
But we have some tier 3 gems.
We do. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, let me check the color of some of these. That's not a green. What about ametrine? Not really. Amethyst? Not really. Many purples in tier 3, apparently.
Are there any greens in any of the tiers we can actually get?
I see turquoise is a greenish, but it's not the same. This is kind of like an emerald kind of a texture. But I am currently looking through a bunch of different... Well,
Who put turquoise on there? Because that's not how you spell it, and it's very funny.
Good question.
yeah.
That leads me to believe it was Phil.
Oh, on your sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turquoise.
Yeah, I think I believe that was Phil then. If we're like, yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, I don't think any of us would intentionally mistype it, so we wouldn't remember probably if we did. We were the ones that did it.
That's true.
Yeah, but Phil's not here to defend himself, and it's funnier that way.
It's fair.
Also, Phil did have a history of misspelling things.
Really badly, honestly.
Okay. I've got a dumb idea because I see copper is an available metal. Is that something we're able to buy?
Well, and I'm actually going to bring up something that chat said, because Pokey recommended colored glass.
Mm-hmm.
Which
That's an idea I'm thinking of too.
Which might also not be the worst idea.
Yeah.
That way we can get it more closer to the actual color.
I have a dumb idea to add to this
All right,
list of dumb ideas.
we're full of dumb ideas. What's the next one?
So it's supposed to be Orsite, so it's supposed to radiate power and stuff like that. What if I infused it with some of my shadow magic?
That would work exactly the thought I have, actually.
So
Colored
to add
glass.
to the list of bad ideas, here's some more.
Not a totally bad idea. Because that judge, I heard him right. He is looking for you, right?
Um, what was what was the last count of judges that were looking for us?
Um, funny thing, we should bring up the judge again. I'm not insane, right? He said there was an angel, right?
I think so. What did you hear, Senna?
I was a little busy running. I just thought I heard something about him, looking for you guys, and then I was out of there, and talking with, the funny Crystal Esper.
Damn it, that's an important question. Okay, damn. I
Also,
think
do
I
we
heard
have
him say that.
do we also have a thought on like how to put the marking on it, or are we just foregoing the marking part?
Well, it depends on what material we're using.
If you'd like a short break in the brainstorming, a echo screen drops out of the tree branches above you.
Ow.
That was a gift from
Cool.
chat.
I'll offer it to the other two.
I think it
Oh,
still
you-
needs to be louder.
I'm like, you know I'm taking that.
Oh yeah, there's no question on that.
Yeah.
So you can do colored glass. You can do oh gosh, there was one that I saw, but now I'm forgetting. Was it
Colored glass, I think, would be the best option.
It would also be the easiest to actually get that symbol onto.
Yeah.
fluorite could work, or
That
if you were
could.
to color a sunstone, it could work.
You can color sunstone.
But I think those three options would be the best for trying to fake this stone.
You'd be
I'm
real
leaning-
fast. Sorry to interrupt. Echo screen is for silence, right?
Yes.
I'm leaning towards the sunstone, just a little bit higher quality, I think. With my tinkering knowledge, would I know how to color a sunstone?
That would be an art knowledge. Do you have that skill?
Art. That's just a spirit check then. Nope. Shoot.
Doc or Uru have art. You could,
I don't think I have art, but I can try. Roll. I remember when I tried to learn it. It went bad.
artistic inspiration, 67.
What is it to roll for art if you don't have it?
Spirit,
No modifiers, I'm assuming.
no modifiers.
Oh, I'm not doing this then. Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck?
I did
Oh
it
my,
too.
never mind.
I did it
We
too.
know art now.
Yeah, yeah, you know art now.
Oh my god.
With two crits like that, I'm gonna double check to make sure that this is intuitive. I'm sure it is. And you know, I let you roll. It is learned.
It's just
But
a-
art can be done
Yeah.
by anyone. That's stupid, and that rule sucks.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a stupid rule. Uh, in that case, I will say that you know how to you you would know the chemical formula to the chemicals that you would need to dye a sunstone into a green coat.
I didn't have to roll alchemy for that. That feels like something that would have been, since it's chemical related.
Yeah, that's true. You know the material that would require it. Can you roll me an alchemy?
Yeah. Any modifiers?
No modifiers.
All right.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah.
3 crits in a row, it's fine.
Jeez. Yeah, you know exactly how to color it and what chemicals you need to do so.
Perfect.
And you can easily find that around where you are.
So, like,
Or, like,
we can
outside of
scavenge
town?
it?
Yeah, you can find that
Okay.
outside of town.
Okay. What do we need to do for check for scavenge to make it have the stuff?
Scavenge plus 20.
I love that number. That sounds like a great number. I did it.
All
I
right.
succeeded.
God, that's so much of a threshold. I know that's what my alchemy is like basically at 2 when I get a fucking modifier, but it's still so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to pull together all the pieces that you need to paint and disguise a sunstone to make it look like the aura site.
Cool.
And now, let's look into the tinkering to make it physically look like it. It will take about 3 crafting points of sunstone. Do you currently have that?
Let me double check.
Yeah.
What? It's a tier 2?
Tier 2, yeah.
We do have it. Yeah,
Alright.
we've got
Yeah,
it.
we have 18, so we're good.
You said how many?
If we need to, we can make multiple attempts.
It would be 3 crafting points.
Okay. Okay.
How much time do you want to spend on making this convincing?
How long would Doc need to get and make the concrete?
To go into town, it would probably take to get it and come back. It would probably take about an hour, which would give it a complexity of 3.
I would say base your complexity off of how much of a bonus or negative you want.
Yeah.
I guess I'd want to really focus on this and try to make it look as close as possible. Like, I think we're in a relatively decent area. I'd put whatever time, as long as it's not gonna like go sundown, you know?
Okay. I mean, this is like late morning at this point.
I would be willing to sit and do this for the entire rest of the day then. if it would make it look right.
All right. The most complex that you can have it be, which will make it absolutely smooth and look pretty dang close to the original, will take 5 hours and give you a modifier tinkering minus 40.
Minus
Woof.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, back up for a second. Doc,
Huh.
what if you cooked up one of your little special thingies so she can be better focused at this?
What stat does that use?
Oh, drafting uses
Oh, yeah,
alchemy
well-
to make.
No. What one would I need to make to help with that?
Ooh.
To help with tinkering.
With tinkering, it would be magic.
I mean, you're already going into town, so if it's only tier 1 or 2 that you need, you can buy it while you're there.
I'm looking at the ones I can make. This is a long list of them, apparently.
So if you
Depends,
want
how much
to-
of a boost do you want? There's, I think, a tier 3 gives a plus 20 boost. Oh, that's intuitive magic. Is that the same thing?
Hmm?
I'm looking at the tier 3 drought recipes, and I'm looking at the short strong magic drought, and I'm like, is it specifically says in dungeons and combat? Is that, am I looking at the wrong one then?
it would need to be either the tier 3 plus 10 to magic skill, or you would
Okay.
want the tier 2 plus 20 to magic skill.
QB, while looking at the cooking and alchemy section.
Yeah.
Is it the cooking that it's referring to in regards to the magic up? Because I know that gives also stats, boosts to stats of magic. So is that cooking?
Oh, and cooking, the magic up is specifically the status effect magic up.
It's
Yes,
the
but
plus.
the status magic effect, the magic up status effect gives plus to magic skills. It gives plus magic skills.
I mean, it should.
Pretty sure, 90% sure.
Yeah, but I'm bad at cooking. Not bad, but I'm not trained in it very well.
But I mean, it's not as complicated as what we're trying to do over here, which we need it very convincing.
Magic.
Right, this is what I'm saying. If you want, it's like a plus 20 to magic that I can make.
Would Faith help me here?
Oh, never mind. Magic doesn't. What is? It's mental up. We need mental up.
Because Faith
The
would
magic
increase my
rating
mag
is-
rating by 25%.
For mental up, it is skill checks. Magic rating is increased by 25%. So we
That's
need mental up,
also
not
what
magic
Faith
up.
does. Well, that's
We're-
what Faith does.
We're trying to
arm
min-max your
and-
system, QB. We're gonna min-max your system.
Yeah, no, Faith gives me mental up.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
okay.
does
So you
give
just
you
had
mental.
cast the spell on yourself.
and then I can still make you this tier 2 plus 20 if you want.
I say do both.
It'll give us the best possible chance. Also, QB, for the plus 20 magic skill, are those both tier 2 spoils specifically?
The magic up, the Blight Pudina is a tier 2. The Entite's Core is a tier 1 spoil.
Okay, I'm just gonna go pick up the. I'm just gonna go pick up the stuff to make those because I don't think we have the Entite core, and I don't think we have the
No, we don't have the intake.
pudding. So I'll just go pick those up while I'm in town because I think there's still some of those in stock.
Intake core, definitely. Oh no, we have intake core. We have 14
We
intake
do?
core. I don't know why
Oh.
it's under tier 2, but
Oh,
yes.
okay, then I'll buy the pudding then, or pudina.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, that'll be 45 gil to buy
Can
3
you-
of those.
Can you take that down for me?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. How much is it for the concrete?
Concrete, another 45 gil.
Concrete, that's cement, baby.
You
Okay,
can make enough concrete for what you were going for.
cool. And I'm gathering all of my stuff and I'm heading back out of town.
All right, fantastic. You head back out of town.
Wait, do I need to craft the drought while I'm in town?
You don't need to.
Because we don't have an airship with a crafting station.
Yeah, you would need to craft it in town.
Would I need to? Because I don't think I would need to do the concrete in town, would I?
I don't think you need to do the concrete in town.
Because that's
no.
literally just powder in the bucket.
Yeah, and you can dig a bucket.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then I guess I'll do the drought before I leave then.
Okay. That'll be 2.75 hours and will be a plus 30 to the modifier
Okay.
for an alchemy.
Alright.
Man, that threshold.
I know,
rough.
right?
Yep. You're able to make 2 plus 20 crafting tinkering drafts for Cinna.
Perfect. I'm heading back to the group then.
And since it would be 4 hours to, and since each of those are 4 hours, and it would take 5 hours to make what Cinna's going for, she would need to drink both of them.
That's fine.
That's a acceptable loss.
All
Yep.
right. In that case, Cinna, you can cast your faith on yourself.
Okay, faith. Cancel that.
So get a
Faith on myself.
plus
Uh,
25% on
Magic.
magic skill checks.
So, sorry, the first time I'm using it in this case. So I would increase my magic score itself by 25%, correct?
Uh,
I don't know.
I would say do the roll with a minus 20 modifier.
Don't change anything else on the crafting page. So I'll take my Tinker 50, just do a minus 20.
Yep, so far, yep.
Okay.
Hey! In that case, you are able to make a pretty dang convincing replica of the Orosite with the indent and all.
You want me to infuse the shadow magic into it to...
I need to ask about that is the thing. What is it? What is it you do with it exactly? Like what can it do?
Rue is going to hold up his damaged arm, like not like a straight out L shape, and then all of a sudden, from his arm, a shadows start coming up, and a bird forms. That for starters.
Okay. Would you be able to make it attract that judge?
Hey, yeah, maybe.
Yes, they are actively searching for this type of magic because they know that I can cast this type of magic.
Awesome. I
You
need
stop
you
casting that kind of magic right now, though.
Okay, the bird dissipates.
to put as much of it as you can into it. Because I'm really hoping for this to attract the judge. And not right now, but in a minute.
I would like to say, if I think where you're going with this, we can set up some traps for him.
This is my secondary part.
So just know we can actually plant some traps on him to going for the stone.
Oh?
Out of character. I have traps.
Oh,
And a good
you
amount of
actually have traps.
I have the
Ooh.
skill traps, and it's at 76. We can trap this fucker.
Because that is half of my intention. That's the main intention, is to get him off of my trail and to trap him. Like, to be able to book it as far away as possible and create as much distance between us and him. And it feels like if he's looking for something like this, which judges should be, then, maybe it'll fool him.
It's a QB question.
Yeah.
To have the most effect of this plan, would it be best for me to slowly infuse while it's being crafted, or just all one go? Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Can I do the concrete while they're doing this?
Yeah, you can do that. Roll me an alchemy for the concrete, and roll me a lore magic.
Lore magic, you say?
Do I have
Yeah.
any modifiers for the alchemy?
You know what? This is something that's pretty simple. You don't have to roll unless you want to. Do you
I mean,
want
if you
to?
say I don't have to, if I don't have to, it's less of a chance to fuck it up. So
I
you
mean,
know
it's
what?
probably gonna be a plus 20.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We could just say I did it. It's fine. It's
Any
literally just mixing water with powder.
Any pluses on the lore magic?
No.
Okay, how's that?
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, you're able to infuse dark magic into it.
Do I need to subtract any MP?
How much do you want to infuse?
Okay, so my max MP is currently 100,
Mm-hmm.
so I would like to infuse 100.
Okay, you can infuse
And
100 MP then.
if we wanted to, just tossing this out there, we could potentially do some shenanigans and infuse even more by just recharging Guru's batteries.
How would I go about sacrificing my Aether for you?
You don't have to do that. You can give me your MP.
That's
That's
what she's
exactly
saying.
what I mean.
That's what she's saying.
I just have to cast Runic and it has to be single target on me, and I will absorb it.
Oh crap, that's right. I don't have a good spell to do that with.
We have time. You could do it with just
This is true, this
fucking
is true.
Cure.
This is true. My best bet would be Faith for 15.
That just makes it go faster. But I mean, this is what each turn is 6 seconds, like D&D rules. It's not going to take me too long to recharge my battery.
Yeah, but I also have an MP pool.
So the question is, how many times can we put all of our MP into this via shadow magic? Just make it to where this is the most fucking shadow magic fucking stone in existence.
Hmm.
What was that?
I'm just curious how long it would take for me to siphon off MP from Senna in order to multiple times infuse this with 100 MP worth of shadow magic.
I think by the time that Doc is done crafting the concrete,
How much MP do you want to give me to recharge battery?
I'll give you 100, just so that way we're,
Okay.
doubling up.
So we're gonna put 200 MP worth of shadow magic into this stone.
all right. Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to cut like a part of my like skirt dress or whatever to create like a little cloth to wrap it up in. Okay. Garrett,
Yes.
you're a sneaky one, right?
Yes.
Would you be able to find someone willing to communicate with the judge? Not you directly, bad idea. Someone close, or not close to you, but like, could you pay like a fucking kid or something, you know?
That might be a little harder. Continue your thoughts.
Again, I want to get this into the hands of the judge to fool them into thinking that this is the stone, because I'd hope that there's enough magic in this that it's at least blinding enough to hope to whatever they're able to smell, that they're not even going to notice the difference, and then just while that kid is going away, we go the other way and we get the heck out of here.
Idea.
Okay.
We set an explosive with it nearby, so then there's a boom, and then they'll come looking, and then they'll find the stone. But by this time, we are booking it out.
This is also a good idea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. That could work.
Doc, you got some bombs, right?
Could I have picked up my bombs on the way back from town?
Yeah, all of your weapons and everything are kept in the Hunting Guild storage
I just-
lockers.
I just picked up everyone's stuff and lugged it back to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yes, I do.
So we set off a couple of explosives, enough to draw the attention to out here, so they come looking. They find the stone, and with this entire time that all of this is happening, we run the fuck away.
I like this.
We
Can we
go
put
to
like,
the
a
sand
timer on?
sea. We
Yeah.
go to the sand sea. We chuck it into the sand sea. After we ride some sand sharks into the middle of the sea, and we have disposed of
100%.
them.
Not 100% on the fancy part yet. I'm thinking on that one still, but I like the idea still.
I still think
Well-
the bottom of the ocean rather than the sand sea is a better option.
I just know that we're easier to traverse the sand seas than we are going to be to traverse the oceans.
I mean, fair, but we saw a dude literally return from the sand sea.
I mean, if you want to do the ocean, we can go do it, but we're going to have to.
I mean, I've never seen anyone return from the bottom of the ocean. I've seen someone return from the sand sea.
We are going to have to procure transport because we probably don't want to be seen and known. So we might have to go steal a boat.
Not a bad idea. I
Wouldn't
mean,
be the first time.
Won't be the last time.
Anyway, so stealing a boat?
So we're going to go steal a boat. Not an
Right.
airship, a boat.
A regular boat.
Okay. I don't like the idea of stealing it, but we've already got this far, so why am I making a moral choice now? Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I mean, it's either us steal a boat and save the world or allow people who do not need it to have it.
Very true. Very, very true.
It's a necessary evil for the greater good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can. Poof. Let's do that. Let's do that. So she'll set the stone down by the tree. She'll make sure it's wrapped up so it looks as close to the normal original stone as possible. And she'll back away, cleaning up as much of her mess as possible.
All right, sounds good.
And we just remote the bombs as far away as we can.
Where are you planting the bombs, by the way?
I'm gonna plant them wherever the hell Uber wants me to plant them.
I would say if we're putting the stone by the tree, I would say around the tree, but not enough to explode the tree itself. So then they look directly at the tree and they find it easier. Because we want them to find it.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Probably, is it possible to hide them like a little bit under the ground so that it's a little bit harder to see that there
Oh,
are
we're
bombs
not-
there?
We're
I know
doing
we're
the
gonna
bo-
be gone. It's more of so that it looks like they were thrown, not that they can see the remnants of the
trigger device.
right.
Okay.
Not like too deep or anything, just enough to like cover it with some like dirt or whatever.
Very shallow. Also will
Yeah.
make a more visual spectacle,
Yeah.
like the explosions on Power Rangers.
Basically.
We're going for show, we're not going for power.
Right. Is that
Alright.
possible, TD?
Yeah, that's possible.
Great. I'd like to do that then.
All right. What is your explosive skill?
84.
All right. The modifier will make it so that you cannot fail, unless you would like to roll for fun anyways.
No.
Okay.
No, I've learned better than to roll for explosives.
All right. Sounds good. You are able to leave the tree and set them off and head to the port and inside Bravania. Excuse me. The port is pretty large. There are a lot of ferries that go from Bravania to the Giza Plains. The main mode of transportation for a lot of people are, if they're on foot, they usually take the train between Bravania and Rabanastre, or if they have their own airship, they will charter a barge to rest their airship on and take it through there so that their skystones don't explode. You'll find a lot of passenger ships towards nearby islands. There will be some fishing vessels that you can find, and stuff like that.
I mean, I think we want to steal a smallish, inconspicuous boat, right?
We need it small enough that it's inconspicuous, but sturdy enough that we can go decent far enough into the sea.
Right.
However, I don't have vehicles or anything like that that would be knowledge of this, so I dumb.
I mean, I don't have a lot in vehicles.
I assume
What?
it's vehicles, right?
I have a lot in systems and repair.
I mean,
But
it's a
not
vehicles
vehicles.
plus 80 check to be able to.
I mean,
Well, since you don't have the key to it.
We're not. Well, this is just to identify a good ship to take out to the middle of the sea.
Oh, well, in
Yeah.
that case, you can find a bunch of ships like that.
ones that are small enough too.
Yeah, you can find some boats for that.
Okay. Would I need to roll systems anyway to try and start it?
Or lockpicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will need to roll a systems. Let me find. Yeah, roll me a systems plus 30. Well-
Give me a second. There.
That is a 22. You are able to hotwire.
I was like, I've been rolling too good for too long.
It's true.
Anyway, with a 22 now.
Yeah, you're able to hotwire a ship and take it out of the port.
Sick.
How
I
far
mean,
out do you want to go?
As far as the, because what
As-
I know,
As equal distance as possible.
right, but as deep as we can go.
I would
Without-
recommend maybe going south if we could.
Okay.
Just because in character does Cena know much about maps? Sorry. That the thoughts I had were out of
Well-
character.
Well, I mean, you like read a lot too, though.
This is true.
Roll me a navigation. Navigation plus 40.
Navigation plus 40, which is a magic check.
Yeah, can all of us do that since it's not learned?
Yeah, everyone can do that.
You said plus 40?
Yep,
If you don't have it, it's magic.
correct.
Oh. Nice.
Nope.
No, I've been kind of like keeping up a little bit with the directions we've been going and stuff, but to the east is that like island that we were helping those dudes out. So I think if we head south to the seas, like that might be our better bet.
Cinna is just frantically pointing in directions and telling me
Yes.
I'm just following. Like, hey,
All right. In that case, you can go south out into the sea. Let's go that way. You could go pretty far out.
Perfect. I'm going to take the concrete brick. I'm going to press it gently to my head. Kilkilane, I'm sorry to have done this. I promised you blood, and in another life maybe we'll be that lucky. But for now, she's just gonna let it go and let it fall into the water.
All right. You drop it into the water, and there it goes. It sinks fast down into the depths. Can you all roll me an awareness? An awareness minus 40. Okay,
Close.
great. Nothing's amiss.
Alright.
Hmm.
Well, I can't imagine that Esper won't be pissed off at some point in time, but hopefully not for a while. Or not anywhere I'll be. Well, we've got a boat now. What are we gonna do with this?
I mean, we need to get away from Bravania, so
I was gonna say we could just keep going.
That
what
sounds like a good
options do
plan.
we got, QB? What's our town situation on?
Oh,
We're becoming actual pirates. Fuck sky pirates. We're real pirates now.
towns.
Sea pirates,
Boat 2, anything but airships.
pretty much.
I mean, if you keep going south, you can go to Nyfield on Kerwan. And then after that, it's basically the open ocean. So, let's see. Until going all the way down to Lenswells and Rivencrag.
I mean, I think ideally we want to get as far as possible, so
Yep.
who wants to go to Swampland that I don't talk the language?
You know, I've always wanted to learn to play the banjo.
I want some deep fried alligator. I mean, I'm fine with that. We'll probably have to stop by the other town on the way though, because I don't think we have any actual like supplies.
I don't know, QB, how supplies was this boat whenever
Yeah,
we
how
pull it?
many supplies were on this boat?
None. No supplies at all.
So I'm
Uh-huh.
right.
Alright, so
And-
we're gonna go to that town then, I guess.
And you are about halfway depleted of the gas.
So would we be able to make it all the way to the town and then refuel there?
It would be cool. It would be close.
Maybe we should pick up some extra things of gas just in case.
Yeah.
Sounds like Nyfield then, huh?
Yeah.
Roll me a. Let's see. What did I recently have you roll? Was it navigation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me see if there's a better skill, and also let me change the track. I'm just gonna go to the bonus stuff. Yeah, give me a navigation check. Just straight.
All of us?
Everybody. To see if
Alright,
you
so-
can make it there.
Guess who has navigation now?
You know?
Why
Yeah.
is your threshold at 0 for
I
navigation?
didn't roll magic. I'm done.
I was gonna say that's
Oh.
impressive. Okay,
Oh.
so I'm the
Oh.
only one who has no idea where we're going. Got
Alright,
it.
guess
Cool.
who has navigation now, baby?
I have no idea where the fuck we're going. I'm just listening to the two people yelling at me.
Yeah, so in that case, you are able to.
We'll take
Let's-
money in
oh, no.
navigation, please. And Senna will have way more than that.
20 in navigation.
Uh,
What?
because you created on
Oh,
something. What is your default for your magic? Should be high,
default for magic. Oh
which is
god.
half your rating.
Default magic is 26.
So you have 26 in navigation now.
Oh heck. I
in
like
this-
that. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. In this case, you are able to moor it to a small. You're able to drive it down south, and you do run out of gas, but within sight of town, so you're able to just slowly coast on in. And how do you plan to moor the boat in a free dock?
Does a boat not have a rope?
I mean, it does, but how are you gonna get to the dock? Since you're just
Well,
coasting.
How deep is the water?
I mean, it's not that shallow. I'd say it's about like 30 feet deep.
How
Yeah.
far away are we from the docks?
About 60 feet.
Don't suppose anyone has swimming, do they?
Can I cast fire to create thrust?
I mean, intuitive magic. If you have fire, that
Do we have garbage that I can make into fake fuel again?
no, not on this boat.
Damn it!
Yeah, the thrust will be very actually roll me a D100 and tell me what your magic accuracy is.
Oh god.
Magic accuracy is 150. There you
All
go.
right, perfect. You are able to intuitive magic. It's going to take about 40 MP to push the boat just enough into the dock that you are able to moor it.
That was
Huh.
a better idea than my idea.
Sometimes I'm glad that she learned that. Anyways,
And can everyone roll me another awareness minus 40?
Oh, okay. Yeah!
Oh my god, someone's aware.
Hey, nice, good job.
Yay,
Holy
more
shit.
crits.
Throughout the journey, it's felt like there has been an airship above you. It's about like 10,000 feet above you. Just a tiny little dot up there. And it's still above you.
I pull both of them in. Why? Because it's so much distance. Don't know, but I'm like, so guys, there's something up there, way up there,
something?
like an airship. I assume an airship.
I thought those funny dudes we helped were the only ones with airships that worked here.
So yeah, it's
Oh,
probably not.
this is a safe place for airships to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
somebody's following us.
Well, I'm not sure what we would do about that.
I have a bad feeling it might be that guy.
But I mean, I can try to keep an eye out for him, but
I mean, it's not like we have anything anymore, right?
I mean, we're still fugitives, so
Good point. And again, I'm gonna guess they aren't happy that we stole their boat.
I don't think it's the person's boat that we have to worry about this second.
Hmm.
I think that is off the laundry list of people that want to see us right now. They are at the bottom of that list.
Yeah.
Well, if it is, big metal dude, how would you like to go about it?
But it's not just big metal dude that we have to worry about. I mean, also we need to worry about big metal dudes, but like, it's not the only thing we got to worry about. There's, like I said, there's a long list.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna need to get to see that list.
I don't
So
think
I
you
need
want
to
to. I think what
expect.
you don't know is better for you. But
You know
you could
what?
just
I'd
this way
say
you could just leave
How
and
about
then
this?
just pretend like you never met us.
We will tell you about judges if you tell us about judges in Esper. Is that a deal? You want to make that deal?
Throw in a drink and I'll make it a deal.
I mean, Doc, you're the gal.
What?
She's offering to tell all that her judge and Esper stuff for a drink. If we
Okay.
tell her our judge stuffs.
Okay.
Well, all right. Who are we gonna deal with then? Here, gonna like half-heartedly just hold fire ready just in case.
So I mean, we need to go on there and get gas anyway. So, because I don't want to be too close to Bravania or anywhere in the northern part. We should keep moving. So we should probably go into town, or at least have one or two of us go into town to get some supplies.
Would they recognize your faces here? And or are they? You guys still in the disguises?
We are still in the disguises as far as I'm aware.
QB, do you need me to re-roll disguises? Has it been long enough that I probably need to?
Yeah, reroll disguises for you too.
You
Okay.
just to like re-up them for us.
Yeah.
Like fix my hat or whatever.
No mods, right?
Right.
Okay. First is Doc. Oh, okay.
I'm disguised bad.
And my disguise. Okay.
We're
It
both
looks
not
like...
disguised great.
No, I did not do so hot.
That's okay. You're able to. What did you say you're going into town?
Yeah, we're going into town, or somebody needs to go into town. Period.
That's what I was asking. Would anyone here recognize your face? Do I need to worry?
Not to
In here.
our knowledge.
All right.
People recognize your face.
I think this was far enough south from there that I wouldn't need to worry. Yeah, this is on the other side of the mountain range. No, I don't think anyone should recognize me here. I would think. Well, I guess I'll go with you guys. I mean, the boat's not exactly going to go anywhere by itself, right?
I
What were you
I have a
saying?
dumb thought, but hey, can you guys get the supplies and I'll catch back up with you?
Just be safe. Sure.
I'm gonna stare at you for a few minutes before reluctantly agreeing to go.
I'm trying to help us with our bird problem.
Okay.
I have an idea. Out of character. I have a dumb idea.
I want to know the dumb idea so bad.
Me too.
You're really good at making dumb ideas. It's awesome.
Am I starting off this idea train? Or
Yeah.
You guys gonna check out, I don't know, the shops, see if there's more tier 3 stuff? Hit us up with that tier 3.
Well, for now, you go ahead and start.
Okay, I want to start with doing some streetwise to find myself some Iotis Brotherhood to see if they can help me out with our problem. I probably
Yeah.
don't need to do streetwise per se, but it's probably the most applicable to what I have.
Yeah, go for it.
Just flat.
Yeah, just flat.
All right. Now the
All
question
right.
is, is there a sect here?
There is an Iocus Brotherhood sect here, yes.
Cool. Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so you go inside and they will greet you. Welcome. Welcome to the church.
Yes. I am here on a special mission from Mullenkamp.
Oh, the High Priestess, yes.
Yes. Um, you see, there seems to be a airship that is trailing us. Me and my group of people.
Oh, yeah?
Is there any way that you guys could help in any way on that front by like figuring out who it is or like causing distraction for us to be able to get away?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, if you're a loyal follower of the High Priestess, then yes. Of course.
Yes, I am one of her particular chosen.
Oh my goodness, the Chosen's here today. Oh, we are blessed. Fantastic. Yes, we will think of something to help you out.
Awesome. You want me to roll a very bonus negotiation for this to make sure that they actually do it because it's haha funny?
Yeah,
Cool. How much bonus do I get for I'm the chosen one?
you are chosen, so give yourself a plus 40.
Okay, there's no way that this could go poorly.
Well, let's see if we got
Oh,
some
no.
channel points. Otherwise, that's a botch right there.
Alright, guys. Let me crack up in some channel points.
I am literally 6 short.
That is a 49. So you
Woo! I did it!
so they are going to
I
immediately
successfully taught the people.
Good job. They're immediately going to think of possible solutions to try and figure out who that is in the sky. While they are doing that, Doc and Cinna, what are you two doing?
Well, I guess I'm checking the store for materials before Lux kills me.
I am hunting down gasoline.
All right, perfect.
Well, guess I need to open that sheet back up, huh?
Yeah,
We're gonna be. I don't know where we're at on now.
in Korwan tab, there is a Knifefield, which is a town that is part of the Rosarian Empire.
Oh, they're poor.
I don't think we need any of the wood, do we?
No, wood is for what we typically do is like I think the staff is gonna be the most we use, which we didn't even get a staff. We got a book.
Right.
So-
So I don't need anything from here then.
Unless we want to get some more of the sunstone so we can do more
We
shenanigans with
shouldn't
that.
need to do more.
You say that.
I said shouldn't need. I didn't say don't need.
Cinna, you are able to find the 1,400 gil worth of gas that is needed to fill up the boat.
1,400? Okay.
Yep.
I will pay that out of my pocket.
All right, fantastic. As you are walking through town and in the village, you know what? I'm gonna make this a bit better. As you're walking through town and through the village and everything, there is a very specific notable difference that you can find. Here it is. That you can find here versus almost everywhere that you've been so far. Doc is not the only boy bunny in this town.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Uh,
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes.
you know how in Rabanasser you'll find a decent number of lady bunnies, mainly because they come from Erie Village? Well,
Fuck.
there's a decent number of boy bunnies in this town.
And I am visibly distracted by every single one of them.
You both are. It's only me on this, isn't it?
I'm half distracted.
Oh, I'm full distracted.
That's why you didn't buy anything, isn't it? Because you were too distracted with bunny boys.
Probably. It's probably the level of distraction where Cinna would, like, have to grab my hand to pull me away.
There's even
Like-
one that's working behind the counter of the store.
I'm so distracted.
Oh, more handsome bunny boys. Doc, maybe we should just get the gas back to the boat. She's gonna try and pull, but she's 100 pounds wet, and you're buff bunny.
Oh, he's not, like, resisting or anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
why are there more bunny boys here? Do you know this place?
Mm.
You two
That's
roll from out of town?
It's just a very quick pit stop.
Quick
Yeah.
one? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is.
I'd love to get to know you a little longer. But, Doc,
Yeah.
we should...
Well,
Should-
Nightfield's a pretty good place.
Yeah, it is.
We're kind of in a hurry, though. So, as much as I've... very cute.
I mean, dude, I can help you with anything that you need if you're out in a hurry.
Anything?
Uh,
I mean, just about, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, could I get your... This is a lot of gas. Can I get your help carrying it, please?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd love to help you out. He
Okay.
picks up the gas canisters and starts walking with you towards your boat.
So, so big and muscular. Doc, let's keep going.
So you're in a hurry. Where are you headed?
South of here, I think. North. Or we came.
South.
But we're going a direction. We're just gonna go and wander the waters. I think. You could come along with us. We definitely could use a strong guy like you.
Well, I mean, I work the shop here. I can't really up and leave willy nilly. I mean, I'm sure one of my brothers could, but
Is he as cute as you? I'm sorry.
I mean, we're brothers, so you know.
Hmm, um, bunny boy, another bunny boy on board the boat. Oh, the Doc, would you be okay with more bunny boy on boat? I'll take that as a yes. Yeah, your brother's free. I'd love to.
I don't know if we should get anyone else involved.
Is at this point that another bunny boy comes up? Is like, hey man, how's it going? Hey, what's up?
Oh, there's more. Hey, are you he was talking about another bunny of... Are you you brother?
Well, I mean, we come from the same village. I wouldn't really say brother, but, pretty much family.
You want to sail the open waters and spend some quality time together?
I mean, I haven't done it before, but if that's an invitation, I don't got any place better to be.
Awesome. Yeah, we're boats just right over here, and yeah, we just gotta get the gas into it, and then we'll be on out of here. Where's our friend? Doc, have you seen Garrett?
No.
Oh, okay. I haven't either.
Staring at these two.
I haven't either. Okay. Yeah. You wanna get on board the boat, and I'll be with you in like just a minute.
Yeah, of course. We can fill her up and yeah, well, hope you have fun watching the shop. I guess I'm going on a joyride with these two. Ah, lucky. I guess,
I'm gonna look at the one that's staying behind in the shop and be like, "Don't worry, I'll be back for you."
Make that two.
We just leave.
Oh my god. Yes, I love you. What's Garrett been up to?
Yeah.
Garrett has been with his cult, trying to figure out who it is in the sky.
Vastly different vibes here.
Vastly different.
What do you mean? You saying that cults can't have love?
No, I'm saying that I feel like even you as a social disaster are doing better talking than both of us combined.
Hey, I did succeed that negotiation check.
I'm just saying. We're doing awful. But also doing so great.
Yeah.
So the member of the Iocus Brotherhood will bring you, Garrett, into a room where they have a long-range communicator with an open channel that they're currently listening to. All right. All right, Chosen One. We sent someone up there to figure out who that is in the sky.
Yeah, and
Well, let's take a listen. It'll be a few they pick up the line and like, all right, have the Chosen One here. We're both ready. Ring up whoever that is that's just hovering overhead. And so he passes the communicator over to you. You hear some shuffling on the other end. And you hear, all right, just out of curiosity, no harm, no foul. This is a member of the Iocus Brotherhood. We Dynamo class bomber. You're scaring some of the faithful in the town. Would you mind making sure that everything is fine so that we don't have to worry about anything? Members of the Iocus Brotherhood, do not worry. I am not after you. I am Judge Fandaniel. I have tracked a fugitive all the way from Burvania. Do not be alarmed. Do not interfere. That is all.
Is there any way you guys could just distract him?
Distract him how?
You know, I've already tried to distract him like many times. So like, you know,
I mean, he says he's a judge. Judges are very known for not easy to distract.
well, at least my
Although-
compatriots will be focused enough that we'll be able to come up with something.
That's true. Yeah, whoever you're with, they're probably cracking a plan as we speak.
I hope so.
My question is, if he's tracked someone all the way here, why hasn't he come down yet?
Huh. You're right. Why wouldn't he actively pursue us? Because he has attempted to make contact before.
And we'll leave that for next time on Steal the Skies, the Little Buff Boys.
You fucking knew exactly what you were doing.